welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to be doing a versus challenge. So this is going to be Scotch eggs. So this is going to be in my lovely little Clever Chef versus the cooker. So you'll have to stick around, see which method you kind of like. But we're trying both and we're seeing how they're both turning out. So yeah, fingers crossed for the Scotch eggs. So here we've got 4 eggs, so I've put them on a high temperature, so we're going to get them up to boiling point. What I'm going to do is I'm going to set the steamer up, so we'll quickly come over here. So here is my Clever Chef, let me just zoom out. So as you can see, I've got my steamer basket in, and I've got at least a litre of cold water in there. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to check to see what we need to do. Right, so I've just quickly read the instructions, and what we do is we pop the eggs in. So we'll pop our 4 in there. We close the lid, and then we find our steam function, and then we press start. So we literally just got to wait for this to heat up. Then we just got to wait for the countdown. Actually, I've done that wrong. Go back. Alright. We'll go for 10 minutes because that should be fine. That should be in total, so we'll just wait for that to heat up, whichever heats up first. Just to let you guys know as well, you will need ice cold water for this. So let me see if I have some ice. I do, so I'll just be putting some of that in here. 8 cubes will probably be enough, to be fair. So let's get them in there. Woo! I will get another bowl set up as well, so I know which is which. So yeah, we'll go from there and I'll come back to you shortly. So we're nearly there in terms of boiling our eggs, which is fantastic. I've set my lovely little kind of bowl there with its icing, so as soon as they're done, it'll be a case of we can take them out. So it shouldn't be too much longer before it boils. Then we can put the lid on and then start our countdown. This one, however, we're still kind of waiting for something. So hopefully this kind of bleeps at me in a minute and goes, hey, I got something for you kind of thing. So fingers crossed, as you can see, and in my reflection as well. Fingers crossed we get something soon. Right, so they're done. So just waiting for the timer to do itself, and then we're just waiting on the other ones before we can actually get a bleep, so hopefully that is soon. I've literally just been chatting to Jake, and now all I can see is like this stream of like steam coming out. So I'm just like prying my eyes on it now, because hopefully it should beep. I'm hoping any second. I've been stood here for like 10 minutes like saying that the hobs beat this at the moment, but it's all in the tasting, I suppose. So come on, I can hear the water bubbling. But yeah, that steam column is just getting more and more powerful now. Just show you guys. Woo. Don't worry, my Christmas decks will be coming down probably tomorrow, which is a shame, but it's the end of Christmas now, and it's New Year's Day when I'm recording this, so you know, all hopes and dreams and better things for 2021, hopefully. So yeah, just sat waiting. Well, I say sat, stood waiting now. So we're a minute in and it's still not buzzed. But yeah, I'll come back to you. I'll see how long it is after this that it's buzzed. So we have progress. Yay! Yay! So we're on 8 minutes left, well 7 minutes left to the cycle now, so it will beep soon and then we can put the eggs in the water. Hopefully they're not overcooked with the kind of yellow with the blacky browny kind of ring on the outside. I hope they're kind of just done, but we'll have to see. So our eggs are done, so please just be careful when you're doing this. I burnt myself many a time from doing kind of hot water stuff, so please just be careful. Get an adult to help you, or if you're an adult, just be careful, don't be clumsy. So we'll get that off, and then as I said earlier, we have our nice little kind of water ice bath, so I'm going to get them in the ice bath to stop them cooking any further. So get our lovely little eggies, pop them in. That is that. So we're just waiting on the other one now, which probably has about 5 minutes left. Ta-da! So we've got less than a minute left. So I'm waiting for the infamous beep. Let me zoom out a bit because we're quite far in, aren't we? There we go. Ignore my mince pies. See, I'm not saying nothing on that one. So hopefully they're done soon enough. I have to think of another place for this steamer because it's kind of condensing up on the top there. But yeah, it's starting to run down the wall. Oh well, I've got more paint, it's fine. Hey! Right. I'm going to have to be careful when doing this because a lot of steam's going to come out. Woo! So, careful with our eggies. I don't know why it does that. Keeps cutting the camera off, but hey ho. Right, gotta be careful with our little eggies. Pop them in our ice bath. As I said, just be careful with the steam. So, and then that. Get that in there. And that is all sorted for now. So just gotta let them cool. So I managed to get 3 eggs out of it, as you guys can see there. So yeah, one broke completely, which I don't do eggs. So it was my first attempt, so hey ho. I'm gonna drain this off and then we're gonna peel the other ones and then we can get on making our sausage meat. So just in kind of comparison of the both, to be fair, the multi-cooker cooked a lot better and peeled a lot better than the actual cooker itself. So I suppose that's always got it going for it at the moment anyway. So we're going to get on to making our sausage meat now. So for our sausage meat bit, we're going to need 30 grams of stuffing. So let's pour that in. So that's our stuffing, so I'll put that aside for now. Then we're going to need our sausage meat. So, picked up some nice, let me pop that over, Lincolnshire sausages. So we're just going to de-case these. Let's get that scales gone. Put them over there a minute. So yeah, I'm using the same kind of sausage-esque bit for the outside for both, so I can keep it as relatively the same as I can. So I'm just gonna get all 8 in there. If you guys obviously want to use less, if you're doing less, then that's fine, but I'm gonna do all 8 and I'll come back to you once I've done that. So at the minute I'm just getting this kind of mixed together. Luckily I bought sausages that already contain seasoning, So there's like herbs and stuff, so I don't need to worry about it too much. I think I just wiped the camera, to be fair. Oops. And yeah, kind of just get that mashed up. I think I'm going to add a bit of salt to that actually. Who doesn't love salt? If you don't want to add salt, then don't. But yeah, just add as much to your taste, which I'm doing. So yeah, I'm just getting this kind of mixed together. Then we can divide it up into 6, and then we can get our eggs coated in it. So just to show you guys, I've got 453 grams worth. So divide that by 6, that is 75.5. So I'm going to try and divide it as equally as I can. I'm not going to guarantee I can do it, but we'll try. Yeah, I'll come back to you guys once I've done it. Sorry guys, I'm just trying to operate this while I've got meat on my hands. See if I can do it. There we go. So, taking my ring off, and I've got my 75 gram portion here. Then kind of roll it out in a disc. So kind of like that. And we'll start with one of these ones. Hopefully it will kind of go round. Hopefully it doesn't break the egg too much. Yeah, just kind of work it round. Patch any holes up if you can. If you've got any holes, that is. Just kind of keep going until you're all encased. Hopefully doing this helps. I'll show you guys a bit of a better view. Oh. Kind of work it around in your hands until you can't see any of the egg. So I think we're pretty much there on that one. It's quite good. So I'm going to carry on and do the rest of the 5. Just push you guys a bit closer. Woo! Okay, so we've got our station. So we've got our flour, which is plain flour here. We've got a beaten egg in there, and we've got some breadcrumbs. These are coincidentally gold breadcrumbs. You can use whatever breadcrumbs you like for this, but they're the ones I've got in the cupboard. So I've just added a bit of oil into the Clever Chef, so as you can see. You can't see, but just added a bit of oil in there. And I've also added a bit of oil onto my stove, so I'll just show you guys. Yeah. That's heating up on a nice kind of medium heat. So we're just going to coat these and then get them rolling. So I'll get my Clever Chef on to saute and brown. So you want that at 160 and you want to change the time. So pop them on 20 minutes. So we're going to be quick with this. So you get our nice little kind of sausage peat. You roll them in the flour first. Get them all nice and coated. Then you drop them in the egg. Should have done a wet and dry hand for this really. But it's fine, I have a sink. Just rinse my hands. Kind of get that as coated as you can. And then you just want to roll them in the breadcrumbs. So I'm just going to come over here with my free hand and do that. May need some more breadcrumbs to be fair on the plate, but it's fine. So try and make sure it's coated as you can. If you want, you can go in for the double kind of dredge. So you kind of double breadcrumb it. So we'll get that one all ready. So pop him into the fryer and we'll carry on with these. I'm just giving these ones in the Clever Chef a quick check, and they probably need turning over to be fair. Oh yeah. Let's give them a quick kind of turn. Leave them in there. Let's go and check the ones on the stove. Ooh. Excuse my pots. I've got to wash up at some point. So they're doing quite well. To be fair, I think I put a lot of fat in there. So looking quite nice. Let's give them a bit of a flip. Yeah, just keep going until they're kind of golden brown and crispy. So I'll come back to you guys once they're done. So the ones from the cooker are done quicker than the multi-cooker. They are quite brown all over, so obviously you can tell that they took quite quick. They're quite greasy as well, obviously because of a lot of oil, and they have cracked. So I wasn't quite impressed with that, but you know, it happens. So we're just waiting on the multi-cooker at the moment, and it's got another 2 minutes. So we'll see how we get on. So the Clever Chef ones have literally just come out, and they look a lot better in terms of they're similar to kind of supermarket-esque ones. They didn't crack nowhere near as much as the cooker ones, which is kind of good. They're kind of evenly golden, which is nice. So let's do a cut. So hopefully these aren't as hot as to burn my hands. So we should be kind of good. So that is the cooker one. Oh, so they actually turned out quite jammy. I'm quite impressed with that. The sausage meat looks done all round, which is kind of nice. So we'll get the other one. Let me just clean my knife to not show any kind of jamminess on the other ones. Let me just clean my polka dot knife. Polka dot. Right. So I'm quite impressed with how that egg actually turned out, even though it was ridiculously hard to form. We'll probably go with this one because this one's been out the longest. Oh yeah, so they're pretty much like fully cooked in terms of egg. So I kind of knew that was going to happen in terms of a steamer, but it means the Scotch eggs are kind of easier to form and they're more even. So start again. Please let me know what you think, guys, whether you prefer the cooker one or whether you prefer the Clever Chef, aka my little spaceship. So let me know in the comments below, and I will see all you lovely people in the next episode. See you later.